Hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're up to day 18 here in North Carolina, and we're going to focus today on using the Mack and see if we can knock over a couple of the contracts to open up the garage here and the trailer store. So we're kind of on our way already, so let's get ourselves going, see how we go today. Where we're going to head first up is straight up to the trailer store, and then after that, well, we'll just sort of bounce around a bit and try and get the stuff we need for these contracts. So we're going to be doing Dude, Where's My Trailer, Fix My Ride, and Pimp My Ride. So all three we're going to try and knock over today. So that and we should be able to do that today. We might even be able to get a little bit more done, but we'll just see how we go. So we're going to follow this road around now that takes us up to the fuel station, and then keep on going up to the trailer store where we'll drop off 2 of the metal rolls and the metal beam. And if all goes to plan, we should get this all done and maybe bring in a new truck. I'm pretty sure this whole load is currently unpacked and overloaded. And we'll need to take a couple of things off, be able to pack it. That's alright, we can do that. Of course, we haven't got a little marker because we haven't got anything packed. That's alright, we know it's just here. So let's grab a couple of these off. Probably a bit keen to grab that one. Let's grab the higher one first, shall we? And for simplicity, I'm just going to take this guy off. Then we can pack. And we can drop off 2 metal rolls. Put this guy back on top. Pack again. Drop off the metal beam. And then pick up the little guy we left before. In here. Right, so that's started that one. What we might do while we're here, let's just bring that generator trailer a bit closer. Then we're going to head back down to the fuel station. And we're doing that so that we can pick up some cement. think it's cement. Pick up something anyway. We'll grab this trailer, by the way, because we need to take it. Well, where do we need to take it, actually? I think we need to take it over to the... I'm not sure now, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm not 100% sure where I need to take that. I'll leave it there. I think I have to take it all the way down. Let's have a look. In fact, let's stop the engine and have a bit of a look. Okay, so where's my trailer? That's the one we're doing right now. Fix My Rolls needs the 4 metal... Fix My Ride needs the 4 metal rolls that we've got on board already, so that's good. Pimp My Ride needs the 4 cement plus 2 service spare parts. Filling Space needs medium logs. Getting Back on Track needs stuff. Getting Rusty needs a generator, but that's for Avara Hills, not for here, I don't think. No, that's loggy. That's to the sawmill, that's not what I want. Reloading is the scout carrier. Nope, so it's none of those. Goodness me, where is it? Where do we need the generator trailer? Nope. 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 Monitoring. Maybe it's nowhere. Sorry, I didn't look at all of that. No, don't need that. Scan. No, not scanning the area. Lost and found. No, not garbage. Nope, not water. Curtain side. Nope. Pump it up. Nope. No, not spring cleaning. Not toxic waste. Not lonely oil tanker. Not power lines. No, none of the power lines. Not power grid. Not going with the flow. Dear oh dear, who knows? So the only thing that needed a generator, there it is, Getting Rusty. But that's not the generators that we're going to be taking. I'm sure we need to drop it. I'm sure we need to drop it somewhere here on this map. Oh well, anyway. Whatever, that's fine. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it there. Take a little bit further. It's out of the way at the moment, so we'll leave it there. And come down here, and I'm going to get some cement. So we're going to overload the truck with cement and metal rolls. But that's not too bad. I thought I had to take the generator trailer down to the port. That's what rings a bell. But we will see. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, maybe it's a task. Maybe it's a task, not a contract. Maybe. Alright, so let's see how we go here. Let's, in fact, because I'm going to have to fiddle a bit, let's bring the trailer a little bit over this way. It should be okay. Unpack it first. Now detach it. Okay, so for the Fix My Ride, I need 4 metal rolls. For the Pimp My Ride, I need 4 cement. Okay, 4 cement. Cement. One. We're going to have to Got a little bit of packing of cement, either on cement. I might do that actually. I'll put the cement on the cement. That might be nice. And then that one last roll that I've got in the front there, we can I've just got to get it straight and flat. Right, so this last roll you can pick up and put more down the back. In fact, I could put them all in. I'm going to pack the cement. Spin, spin, spin. Spinderella. Should have fiddled with this before, shouldn't I? The reason I put him down, I need to shuffle these guys up a bit more, make some space in between. Plenty of space. Okay, now we're cooking. So now we've got one cement, and I'm just going to put all four in the front two slots. See it as we're travelling along. Yeah, dear, I went to trouble getting the cement in, but that's alright. Right. Close enough. And 4. So across the top of the truck. So not exactly the safest loading, but we're only going to be going on sealed roads, so it should be pretty right. Alright. We'll head on and refuel from the generator trailer. Take these over to the garage. Hopefully we'll be able to just sneak past the fuel trailer without making a big mess. Okay. So we're not doing Dudes Where's My Trailer anymore. We'll do that a little while later. Right now we're doing Fix My Ride and Pimp My Ride, so I should change those, shouldn't I? Let's just pop there. We'll change it to Fix My Ride. So basically, yes, we've got to take this stuff over to the repair shop, and I suppose just to prove it, for Pimp My Ride, we have to take the cement to the truck stop. So pretty much the same spot. Now when we get there, we're going to have to take a bunch of stuff off the trailer just so we can pack it. This is a bit of a tricky corner, this one. Seems like it's quite slippery, and you can very much find that you just don't slow down around that corner. And we're very cautious. So slowly. So let's come over this way and put ourselves down here and see what we've got here. Take everything out. So we've got 4 metal rolls on the back. Don't know why sometimes it decides it wants to grab the lower item. Oh. There we go. Pack that lot. Cargo management. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Whee! We have a repair shop. Great. You know where to find us if ever you need repairs or diagnostics. Nice. So that's done. Whoops, that's not what I meant. Now pop these 4 in. On. Take these over to the Pimp My Ride. Pimp My Ride. And we'll deliver 4 cement. That's good. So now we just need 2 service spare parts for here and 2 vehicle spare parts for the other one, the trailer store. So let's go and get our service spare parts. And while we're at it, we might grab something else as well, because obviously 2 service spare parts doesn't really fill up the trailer. And we can get service spare parts from the piping plant up here in the sort of northwest corner of the map, left-hand top corner. Pull up there. Have to go right back to first gear. Here going off to the right is the gateway to I-9 Bay, and to the left will take us around to the piping plant. Thought there might have been one of those nasty broken bitumen there. Alright, just pull up nearby, I think. I was going to pull up away from it, but I sort of changed my mind at the last minute. Okay, now, what we're going to load up for is the 2 service spare parts for this, but also, where are they? They're hiding. Oh, there they are. 2 towers. Right down here, we also need a couple of small pipes. So, I'm sort of going to jump the gun a bit and load up for that as well. Go onto the loading platform, small pipes. Let's put the small pipes right at the very back of the truck. We can just sort of shove them backwards a bit. Back to the back there. Just one small pipe. I'm almost changing my mind actually. I wasn't going to do it this way, but I think I'll change my mind and put the small pipes on top. service spare parts in. We can take one spare for fun, because we need one more for one of the tasks. I've got our service spare parts. We'll pick up the small pipes for that task we need in the future, which is the 2 towers. It should be okay to head back this way, the way we came, around to the garage, drop off the spare parts, which will finish the Pimp My Ride task. Fair bit of weight in this trailer now. 2 lots of spare parts and the service spare parts as well. We'll get there. We'll come back down past the dam and then run on to the garage. Drop off the 2 spare parts and head back over to the generator trailer and down to the towers. Just have to be careful going around the corners. We obviously don't want to drop this on his head. If those beams fell off, I wouldn't really worry because we're going to be coming back here to pick them up anyway. Could have been offloaded them actually. Might have made more sense. Drop them into the dam intersection and pick them up again as I came past. But anyway, that's fine, we didn't. So take these 2 in. There we go. So now we've got the truck shop as well, so we can customise and bring things in and generally have a great time. So that's good. now we can head back around, grab that generator trailer, head down past the fuel station and towards the towers. So go across the dam, back into first gear again. Ease off a bit going around that corner too. Oh. Just repair that damage, I think. So these springs are getting pretty damaged. Problem is they're not going to run out of repair points, but it is what it is. Sneak past here. Just winch in a bit more with us. But I want it full, so I might have to do a bit of fiddling now. Yeah, just going to fiddle around a little bit for a minute. This is going to be a bit annoying, but it can't be helped. So I want to make sure that that generator trailer is 100% full. I think it's going to take 2 goes to do it. Yep. So we couldn't quite fill it up from what we had in the Mack, which is a pity. So we're going to top it up now and then come back again. Because we have enough now. Fill it up. full so I can sneakily use it to refuel the fuel trailer that I've got down there. Right. So we're so close to being fine, we're just 50 litres short. Come back here. Just repair. Generator attached and everything good. So we're now going to head around and drop them both off this intersection here. Just before we get to the towers. I'm going to run it down there, so let's just drop in there. A little bit further on. Drop off our service spare parts here. Where's our pack? Service spare parts are obviously for that task that you can see right there, which is the fish aren't biting. And we'll just pop them off onto the side of the road there. And that's fine. And then we'll continue on with our two small pipes. And we'll get to the two towers down here and we'll just pull up. So I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to be taking these, so we'll just put a bit out of the way. Hopefully that's enough out of the way. So we'll pull up there. Okay, so we'll deliver them later on. But now we're going to have a bit of fun and bring in another truck. Yes, indeedy. So let's go over to the garage and have a look at what we can bring in. Truck storage. Not the Neon Falcon. No. Possibly the Pacific, but I've used that a bit. So I want to use something that I haven't used very much at all, because, you know, why not? And we're going to grab the Freightliner. It's a bit bouncy, and I don't know that it's the best truck I've got, but I haven't used it much, so we'll give it a go. It's already got raised, it's already got its good tyres on it. We can give it a nicer winch. Engageable's good, don't need a spare tyre. It's got the tall mushroom, that'll be fine. Engageable. Okay, so for here, let's, what can we get? Because we've got lots of good things, and the one that I'm really interested in is the seismic vibrator later on. But right now, we're going to give it a sideboard bed and a loading crane, because, you know, that's what you do. And I think we're okay otherwise. We look pretty well set up. So, Mr. Freightliner, welcome to the world. Let's see how we go from here. First thing I'm going to do is there's a contract which I want to open up, called the All-Seeing Eye. That's what I'm going to be doing. So from here, we're going to head out down this way, not sure exactly which way, and then kick over here to this observation tower. Now, nearby, if I remember, yes, the farm. We're going to come down to the farm first, sorry. I'm going to go to the farm and then pick up the stuff that we need and then head over this way and up, sort of, to get to the observation tower. And that'll open up that watchtower over there, which was good because we haven't been over there very much. Here we are in the Freightliner, and we'll just see how we go with it. I think we should be okay. We've just got to be a bit careful that it is a little bit bouncy. So we can get ourselves a little bit tippy at times. Not sure which is really the best way to go here, so I'm sort of going to make it up a bit as I go. We'll check the map a little bit as well. I do know I can sort of cut through the fields quite a lot, and that helps. Let's just try and remember when to do it. I think it's just after this. Go up through there. Remember? Let's get that way a little bit. Need to be a little bit careful here that we don't get ourselves at a silly angle. Right, we found a field. That's what I was looking for. And then we're on the other road, but we'll go straight over and into the other field, because travelling along the fields is actually easier here. We just need to make sure we don't lose the road. And don't do too much just engine damage. Too far down that way, because I'm not heading directly to the site just yet. I'm actually heading to the farm first. There's a water thing there. Nicely going on there now. I think I can break through those trees. I don't think they're that big. Not break through, but you know what I mean, head through those trees. Sneaking through the trees. So that pickup point is where I'm actually heading, which is the farm. We'll follow the road a little now. Alright, so we need one wooden plank and one service spare part. And it just so happens right here, we've got one wooden plank. So that's got rid of the wooden plank. Oh, one service spare part. How lucky is that? So basically they have exactly what you want right there, which is very nice of them. Hello. So we've got our cargo on board. So now we can head on to the all-seeing eye. So you can see how much more bumpy this truck is, or bouncy this truck is than the Mack. So I'm super wary of the ruts in the road. Pretty sure we have to go across this river crossing. Just have to be careful. Again, those muddy bits and ruts will throw us around a bit. As long as we're on our toes, we should be okay. Some big rocks here to be careful of. Just be nervous going over here. We should be okay. Down through the middle. Turn. So you see that the Freightliner's doing pretty well in low gear with the diff lock on. No real trouble with that. Head up near the water by the looks of it. I'm sort of guessing a bit. So we're going to head over here and then we're going to have to cross over to that other island. Slow going, but not too bad. We'll make it. Or not. Might have to winch. It's a bit I'm a bit worried about. Not too bad. Whenever it's sort of changing the angle, a bit worried. We're okay. Try and find ourselves a spot to get across. We should be able to do that. Looks like it's about here actually. You can see the tyre tracks leading over. So if someone's had tyre tracks going over, that's probably the way to go. Again, with low gear, diff lock on, and pull along here really quite nicely. And definitely don't want to have to do a rescue over here. So keeping a very careful watch on where our wheels are. take it out of low gear. We'll just keep going in low at the moment, I think. I'm not going to rush.
Careful over there. There we go. Over here, you can see an old watchtower that looks like it needs repair. Oh, very good effort. Might take a photo of that one before we drop off. Why not? Let's do that. Okay, that's very cute. So we'll drop off our wooden planks, open up the watchtower, and there we go. So we can stop the engine and have a look. Wow, so that's given us a nice big scene of view. So we've got empty garage. It's the only thing that's popped up there that we didn't already know about, I think. I think we already knew about essentials. So not a huge amount more to see, but that's fine. All right, so we will go back the way we came and head back to the farm. To the farm? Yeah, we'll head back to the farm anyway for the moment. Reverse. Always better when you want to go backwards to put it in reverse. Okay, so I guess going to have to follow the same path we came to get here, and just want to make sure that we don't tip over. Again, we're going to do virtually exactly what we did to get here. Back down to the farm where we loaded up the spare parts and planks. It's probably about as much as we'll get done today, which is still pretty good because we managed to open up the garage and bring this guy in as well. Now done all seeing eye. Yeah, probably did a little bit better today than I thought we would. It's getting lighter. I reckon we've probably got a couple more minutes yet. Hopefully enough time to get back to the farm. No point trying to change gear, we're in low. Cog tree because I don't want to tip us over at all. Probably the first yucky muddy part done. We've just got to get this last part back to get back over to the farm. Wow! I saw that rock there, but I didn't think it was going to cause us that much damage. Coming up here, we're going to need to be careful of, I guess. Yes, well, even more careful on that. On the edge there, I think we should be okay. Actually do it pretty well in auto. I might go back to low though. Doing better in auto than I thought we would. Just another bit of help going through here. Just got to climb the hill. We'll be back at the farm. That's going to work out pretty well. We've probably gone just a fraction past 8. It feels like about 8 o'clock now. See, we don't really need our lights. Let's come back up to the farm park up here. That'll do. Oh, look at that, 7:57. Perfect timing. So we've done remarkably well to get through all of that stuff today. So pretty happy with that. So we ended up finishing off Pimp My Ride, Fix My Ride, and the All-Seeing Eye, as well as doing a little bit of, or quite a bit of, Dude, Where's My Trailer, and getting ready to do 2 towers, but that's a bit ahead of the game. So pretty happy with where we're at. So tomorrow we should finish off Dude, Where's My Trailer, and yeah, see what else we can find. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow as I continue my adventures. That's it for now though, so bye-bye.